Right, ladies and gents, out with a couple of the lads today and just come to what we call the covert spot. It's got to be about a year since I've been here, maybe longer, pre-lurgy, certainly pre-lurgy. Obviously the original covert spot is over there, and we came in a wide arc just to show the lads that's definitely getting back to being a covert spot. All the gauze and all the bushes that, you know, surround it, building up again from where they come in and took all the pine trees out. It's a lovely little day, and I think I need to have a point, because you know when you see like there's just a forest here, and I come in from an unusual direction as well, and the old skills are still there. Do you know, like I don't like mass, you know, like you think, right, it's so many paces, is this something, you know, you just have a general area, you think, right, I've got to be within 10 metres of it, and you're like looking for trees inside of trees. But I was able to identify the spot, the second spot where we call the covert spot, but it's changed somewhat. And I was actually able to identify, you know, thinking, right, I'm actually here, but it's not looking like we left it. But certainly just a set up of the trees, certainly that one, and that one where the lateral shelter used to be. So yeah, you know, when you've walked in far enough and you've done a dog leg, you know, that's hanger left or hanger right. Because it's certainly a lot different to what I went. And well, I say sadly there's a bit of a forest scar there. Again, no dramas, we can get rid of that. 2 bottles, but like the lateral shelter used to be there. Last time I was here I built a little table between them trees, that's gone. But obviously I'm not happy. I can't do anything about it. I don't own these forests. Some twats have come in and done fucking damage. Bushcrafters don't do that. That's certainly been cut. Mr. Baldrick, he loves it, don't he? He proper loves it. But a little bit weird. Your brains are as good as mine. There's a big pile here. So I don't think youngsters will come in and will have done that. Made a big pile. I hope nobody's going to set that on fire. And like there's a couple of bottles there. There's another one somewhere else. Obviously I'll take them out, no dramas. But in there, like there, and there's a few bits we can see. Do you know, like where we made A-frame seats or and that type of stuff. But I'll get in there and take that. There's some paracord there. I'll just like cut all that off and take that, because that don't belong in the forest. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's a good example. Look, I'll take all that because that belongs to us. But yeah, no, so somebody's been over here, no dramas on that. It's a nice little place. But I was able to find it, you know, like just knowing I'd walked far enough and stuff like that. So I found a tree in a load of trees. But yeah, no, we had a little A-frame bed over it, all just strategically placed out of the place, and like I said, someone's come along on that. But so I think this is people, you know, the Forestry Commission or whatever, clearing the forest rather than youngsters. Obviously perhaps they're burning that there and doing it when somebody's there. But yeah, so Marty's lateral shelter is dead and gone. But we still found a lovely little place. Because next time I come over, I'm just going to move that way or find another little spot. But for today, this will do. Look who we got, Mr. Baldrick. Ah. Baldy, give me that. Give me that. Baldy, give me that stick. That's mine. That's mine. Baldy. He loves it, loves it. As soon as he sees that Bergen down, he's proper on it. He loves it. It's his best thing. And obviously we've come out with Dean and Al, and as we can see we're back at the covert spot because cue the planes, ladies and gents. Yeah, if we get up to anything interesting I'll bring you back. Here we see Mr. Baldrick just made a new friend in Al, because Al's got some dehydrated treats for him. So I like you, Al, don't I? No, you're yeah, oh I love that, don't I? Oh, cheers, Al.
I'll give him some.
Oh, thanks, Al. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, don't give Boudica none, don't give Boudica none. No, no. Oh, cheers, mate. Cheers. Oh, certainly love that. I say thanks to Al. He said, oh, fucking did. I did. I love Al a lot. I love you. I love you. Well. Say what? Well. You like them, do you? Do you like them, Booty? Booty, you like them?
Yeah.
Do you want some more?
Oh, that's all right, yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Baldrick, say what?
I'll have to look into that.
All right, mate, come on. I'll give you one more. Now, there's some nice dehydrated snacks for Baldrick. Liver. He said, oh, I like them, Dad. You like them, do you, Baldy? He said, I'll put my like them, Dad. I'll put my like them, Dad. Did you say thank you to her? He said, oh, I fucking did. So I'll be on this pack in a minute. Right, wait, because I'll get your Scooby snaps out, mate. He's got plenty of water. He has a brew before I do. Nice one. You see Baldrick doing what Baldrick does best. Baldrick, is that mine? Is that mine? Baldy, is that mine? You want the snacks?
Oh, is that the bag? Yeah. Yeah, I've got the big bag already, not in Paramore, but I've got a Berghouse one. Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's about 100 litres, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
And then I've just got the other two on order.
Right,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
Is that a good for you, Ed?
What's that, mate?
That's a Kmart 80 litre bag liner, dry bag.
Yeah, no, nice, mate, isn't it?
That's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got like a job lot, I think about 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so. But I've just got, you know, if anybody wants it, they will. So, yeah.
Oh no, I won't take it. I'll just be taking it for the sake of it.
Alright.
Yes, I've just ordered the 2 little ones, my pouches.
Yeah.
So I've got the Berghouse one. I've got that for
Baldrick.
about £5.
Baldrick, come here,
Smell the
Baldrick.
bag.
Yeah.
You can smell the
I
bag.
think that's a salami.
But nice little sort of burgers there, mate. I'll have a little look at that pack, mate, because I've not seen that one, but I'll come back and do a bit of filming on that. We had a nice little result for a pack at the Preppers meet, mate, didn't you?
Yeah, I certainly did.
Yeah.
£10 pack, you mean? Not that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
And you bought the side patches for it and the yoke
Yeah.
for,
49 quid all in.
yeah,
No,
for,
and the yoke, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's 49 quid. That's the, what was it, 60 to 100. The Carrymore SF
Yeah.
Sabre.
that was
I'm
it.
well happy with that.
That's in the trade, we call that a result, mate, don't we? And I'm going to say it on cam there, mate. It was the first time you went to the Preppers meet, and there weren't nobody walking around in NBC kit and gas mask or anything like that, was there, mate?
You're quite disappointed.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, I took mine as well.
No, and everybody's like friendly, gets, you know.
Yeah, it was a lovely weekend,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. And the poncho sales were unreal, mate, weren't they?
Unbelievable.
As you know, because you
Yeah,
got a £200 pack for a tenner.
Yeah, tenner. So what would that have been now? That's what, £200 bag, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it is like just been left in the shed, isn't it?
yeah. So there you go, sir. And the only reason you got that because you got to it before me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, actually, and old Slug Jumper. Do you know him? He saw it, but didn't go over to it. So he thought it'd be worth quite a few quid.
Yeah, and then when he said a tenner,
he was gutted.
he sold a buffalo sleeping bag for £2,
Yeah.
the shovel Ricky. I was like, right, you owe me a bacon roll as a finder's fee on that, mate.
Oh, yeah, I still do owe you a bacon roll for the old Dave's one as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but you know, that's just the way it goes, mate, yeah. But yeah, so there was Baldrick, oh no, look, caught on cam, Baldrick the thief. Oh no, look, he's managed to get that bag open. Caught on cam, Baldy. Come here, no, because you'll get too sick. Baldy, look, there's a couple there. Baldrick, oh, look at that. Can we just say he likes your treats? They went down a treat. Look, Baldrick, the treat feet. Oh, Baldy, naughty boy. No, they're going to save some of them because I want some of them for Boudica. No. Oh, caught on cam. Baldrick the ration thief. He's a ration thief.
Yeah.
There's still some on the floor. Oh, bless him. My fault for leaving him on the pack. Right, ladies and gents, there's a lovely guy in America, across the whole pond and that, east of Eden. Often comments all the time on the films, and you know, me and the other lads doing his like proper into his Rainier gear, but we don't talk about Rainiers, not on my channel anyway. And he commented on like the little A-frame chairs, and he can't get hold of them. Well, actually you can't, because at this point they're not being made, you can't buy them. But you know, he's a lovely lad, so I said, mate, just give us an address, and I'll next time I'm doing a on the machine. I'll send you one. So I sent him one. What he's asked me to do is just, can I just give a description of how I could set it up in as a hammock seat, because these are dual purpose, an A-frame seat, okay, which I know he's got the hanger doing, and a hammock seat, okay. Right, so we're looking at the top of it now, okay. There's a short loop through there. I always put a bit of nylon through there. It's constantly gathered, and that is how, you know, like the top of an A-frame seat, at some point it's knotted, you'll go round and it will clip onto there, onto your thingy bob. So that would how it would be, and it would make it adjustable as well, okay. So that's the top of the A-frame seat. I'll bring you back to the bottom of it. Here you've got I always sew a bigger looping, big enough to get your hand down, and that's where you'd put the horizontal bar or the horizontal bit of wood to make it on the A-frame seat. But I'll show you how I convert this so it looks something like the other end, and you can set it up in a hammock seat. Right, ladies and gents, as we go through there, I'm not going to show you here, nothing fantastic. 750 paracord. Use the real stuff because it's going to take some weight, doubled over, okay. I'll put a knot in it. You put the knots where you want them, but normally I'll put them just over a hand's distance apart, and you make that as kind of long as you need it, okay. But when it comes to that part, that's where your bar throw. Grab the end, which is just like that, okay, so it's got an end on it. You can never get one in this camouflage colour again, because I just managed to get a bit of this. I made a tarp out of it and an A-frame seat, and I've got the material from Portnoy, because I'm often asked, blimey, where do I get the material? So ladies and gents, I've pushed that through, okay, go through there, through there. So now I've got the end is pulled in again. I just want to make sure I'm on cam. So I literally pushed it through, and the easiest way to do it is just fire that. Then you pull it through, and that's it. So on that end, I've got the 550 paracord, and as you can see, it's just knotted. And on that end, that's probably long enough, that one, but I'll just attach another one to that. In fact, you know what, I'm going to use this one. You can put, see how I've attached it there in the same manner, but the length of this just is up to you. That's the one I find long enough for my A-frame seats, but I'm just going to set that up, and I'll set it up as a hammock seat. Right, Steve, take that around, and we take it round a couple of times, and there's me carabiner. These are weighted for fat blokes. So literally, just make sure that's all in. That's how that's done there, mate. It literally is as simple as that, mate. Yeah. Again, if you wanted that longer, you just use a longer piece of cord, mate, and you attach the cord just by doing that simple little knot there, pulling it through itself. I'll show you what I'm going to do the other side. Here we see the other sleeve, mate, and this is, I'll show you, you can't, it's not in frame now, but that's the bottom of it. That's the one where I just push my hand through with the cord. Pull your cord round a couple of times, and then make sure you click it one where there's a knot through there, and there we go, ladies and gents. So now I have a hammock seat as opposed to the A-frame seat. I'll bring that and show you a longer shot of that. Right, Steve, so here you see it set up, mate. That was the bit, so on that side, that's where the bit of nylon is, mate. That's the top of the A-frame seat. There's the part where the bolt pole goes through. I pushed the cord through, looped it, and taken it to the tree as just seen. So the A-frame seat, again, they don't weigh nothing, you stick them anywhere, but look, two trees, random trees. And what you've got there is, and this is the first time I think I've had this one up set up with the hammock seat. Oh, now there you go. Now, that's it. I think I'm going to be joined by Mr. Baldrick. Come in. Here we go. So it's got me and Mr. Baldrick on it, so it's certainly fat bloke proof. And the material will hold that. As you know, you've seen it, mate. I do sew it properly. Right, Baldrick, get down. And anywhere, with anywhere, that just make a versatile little seat. Again, people say I should make these and sell them, but I wouldn't know what to actually sell them for. I mean, how much would one of these somebody be willing to pay for one? Not obviously, Steve, because your one's you know, a gift from across the pond, sir. But even on the Raymere site, mate, you couldn't get one of them because he don't do them. But anyway, I'll let you have a little look anyway, ladies and gents, because that's just a nice little. I do sort of make them out at times, and I say gift them out, but you know what I mean. That's just really is a nice little, very simple seat that can be set up in the A-frame mode, and like I say, a comfortable little sit hammock. And that one's just, normally you do a little bit of adjustment just to get it right, but that one's just really comfortable for me. You get it so it's comfortable, so this part of the material don't bunch up and cut off your circulation at the bottom. But yeah, I'm happy with that, and just something I can make on the sewing machine. I think it was one of the first things I actually did make when I got into bushcrafting. Ever so simple, but even you're carrying carabiners, which are always handy as well, yeah? So this, apart from a seat that you can carry using two different modes, you're carrying extra paracord, carabiners, which are always handy. And ladies and gents, it doesn't take a brain of bishop to work out if you're short of water. I'm doing this straight off the hoof. I've just picked up a stick in the woods. Well, actually, that's come out quite good. So just imagine it's lashing it down with rain. You're in a situation which is not good. You've now got a water catcher, okay? You could actually use that to protect your bergen if you needed to, as a bergen cover, you know, when it's on the floor. But here, obviously, as that gets deeper and deeper, you're going to catch more and more water. So there's three reasons why the old Mac Tightwad A-frame seat is a blinking good idea. It weighs nothing. Mostly you can carry one of these in your little pocket. But with that, you've got somewhere, as I say, somewhere where you can sit down, many variations. If you've got a little site we always go to, just make yourself a little A-frame thing, lean it against the tree, it's only 3 poles then. And as I say, mate, you know, if that's all I've got on me at the time, I can actually collect water in there from rain or anything like that, or use it as water storage, get your pot in there and done it. And I've actually done that, so these things will fill up reasonably well with water. Obviously depending on the rain and how much water you get in there. So there's 3 good reasons why the old Mac Tightwad chair, I think, is a very good idea. I don't claim any sort of copyright on this or anything like that. But you know, let your eyes be your guide. But anyway, that was just for Steve. Easter Eden Bushcraft said, you know, can you just, I couldn't describe it how you do it in words, so I've just done a little film for you there, mate. But you'll never, it's just like the South African type of brushstroke, not exactly the same stuff. But I think that is the camouflage to die for, and I've got a type made out of it. Ones I get up normally MTP material, and the only reason it's MTP is because I've got that reasonably cheaply for what it is, and it's strong enough to obviously take fat blokes. Right, Steve, hopefully that's done what you asked for, mate. But obviously you're most welcome, sir, and as I said, even Ray Mears fat bloke, he couldn't sell you one of them. That's just from me and the blokes, mate. We always appreciate you commenting on our films and so forth.
sent the Gurkhas in.
Right.
And all you heard was screaming.
Really?
Just screaming. A little bit of gunfire and screaming. And then they went in about 5 minutes after all the screaming stopped. And it was
Everywhere.
everywhere. Bits of bobs, heads, feet, toes, knees, you know, everywhere. Yeah.
But the first part of that story was where the Japs had gone in and cleared out a village.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
civilians and so forth.
Brutally as well.
Yeah. So now, ladies and gents, I've changed over camera. The other one, I was just doing a bit of work on that knife, and then the old battery ran out. So all of that I did, I'm going to have to do. Well, we'll come out Thursday, mate, next, yeah? So I'll leave a little bit. That's the MOD survival knife. Say hello to my little friend. Got that from a guy that dresses them up, and when I say, you know, takes the carbonisation off them and that, puts a lovely edge on it, mate. Yeah. Like I say, I think the game rate's 75 quid, but watch this way. That's my birthday. So I just bought that for my birthday. I've had one. I passed it on to Big Martin, but you know, you always come back to something you know that's never let you down. You know, and I had one of them for a goodly number of years in the army. Always stayed in my rucksack and that. But yeah, I got fire going and everything. I was quite chuffed with myself, you know. And, you know, done a yeah, a bit of birch bark and that, pepper sticks. And then when I got up to look at the camera, the battery had gone. And there was a couple of F's and Jeffs come out, but never mind. So I'm on a different camera now. But yeah, it's been cracking little time, mate. Yeah, and guardsman, sir, guardsman. Let's have a look at your doobie firkin. That's proper shiny, sir.
That's Air Force standard.
That is Royal Air Force, sir. It's not Army, is it, sir?
No.
No.
It's not
you
used.
sure? You should have been in the Guards, sir. Should have been in the Guards. No, but that's the whole little thing there, mate.
Yeah.
It's a nice little setup there.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
Results, sir. You flogged your aluminium one to get half the price back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been hanging about with David Fairs too long because he does all that, mate.
So the person's not looking.
Yeah. Bloody planes again. I just noticed the new. Is that Helicon Text, mate, is it?
It certainly is.
I'm liking that bushcraft store, yeah. All military
little
first
wax down here.
side and that. I like my new Bergen that I'm making will be of the same brown as that. And there's Baldrick coming in. Mr. Baldy. But yeah, mate, that's looking a bit nice, isn't it? Do you want to just...
Yeah, so we've got a little first aid kit in there.
Yeah.
Some noodles in the bottom, I think, somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can get some noodles in there. Just add me noodles.
That's a little thing. Yeah. Plenty of room in there as well, mate, isn't
It
it?
certainly is. Yeah, a little back pocket.
Yeah.
I just put my carving stuff in that bit.
Yeah.
That all zips up. Put your keys in there. And you've got little loops.
Yeah.
So you can tie on.
I must admit, I don't
Anything
think
you
I've seen that one because that's what's got we call like the Spanish clip on it to do it up, mate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But again, it's got enough molly, so you've got your water bottle on there. It's got a little side pouch.
Got me silky.
Yeah, Helicon Tex is really, they're up in their game, mate, aren't they?
Certainly are.
They certainly are.
I like this actually. It's just the right size. Really, I'll take this to work.
Yeah.
So I've got my old brew kit in for the day, and then I can do a bit of carving if I want.
Yeah. Nice. Just yeah, big enough, but without being too heavy in that, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You got a little.
Got my old Nalgene on there.
Yeah.
My transient.
Yeah. Oh, nice one, mate. How much was that, mate? Can you remember?
I think it was 42 or 43, something like
That's
that.
not bad at all, mate. Not for the workmanship on that.
Yeah, there's a lot on it, isn't there?
Yeah. You got a 2 litre water bottle, you know, all that.
Yeah, so well, that's I have my kettle goes in there.
Yeah.
I've got my pot.
Yeah.
And I've got my stove as well, my old solo stove.
Yeah. No, nice one, mate. Yeah.
I have a big pot in the bottom.
Yeah, that's dog's danglies, mate. Yeah, no. 40 something quid, mate.
Yep.
Well, we're looking to
Bargain.
myself. So I'll make myself another Bergen just for the days out, and it's going to be like bushcraft brown.
Yeah, you are going to do that, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
I do like that, it's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
No. Who was it you said got a bit of OCD with their colour?
Oh, Marty Cup. Always have to mention Marty Cup. Oh, yeah.
So you won't like that.
Yeah. No, but
Black, brown.
yeah, no, but that's I'm quite liking that, mate. And again, I'll let you flick the top over, mate, because that's quite an unusual
Yeah, so it's
top.
a different shape as well. That
Yeah.
You've got like little side bits on.
Yeah, no, it's got the corner bits there, mate. Yeah, that comes up nice.
Bits on.
Right, what I'll do is, because there's not a lot of people know how to do these up properly, mate, yeah? If you're going in and out of it, that's how you want it done.
Yeah.
But I'm going to... no, it won't.
No, because that's
No.
that's a false thing.
That's a
that
false
one.
thing, yeah. So it's not... Because normally that would go down and pull the other one down.
Yeah, that's right.
again, you know, but that's adequate because you've got to actually squeeze that as well at the bottom, haven't you,
Yeah,
mate?
that's right.
Yeah, give it a tug just to come out, mate.
So that won't. Oh, I see.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have to pull, or you have to squeeze them in.
Squeeze, so it's not coming out accidentally. Yeah, mate, I'm looking at it. That's damn good, mate. Yeah, you've got mollied on patches and that. 40-something quid, mate.
That's it. Absolute bargain. Everything I need for my cup of tea in the woods.
No, I'm quite liking it, mate. And I've got a little fetish for haversacks as well.
Yeah,
but
it's
mate,
tiny. Oh, you got a zip at the back as well.
Yeah.
Saying that. So I just got me.
oh yeah, your little books in there and all that, mate. But yeah, you could have your little fold down stoves, all the stuff. And I like the contrast. It's nice, proper. I've had a look at all the buckles there, and they're proper like Isaac or you know, they're not cheating on the buckles, mate. Nice 50mm webbing and that.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
bit
come on.
unusual trick.
Yeah.
So they've doubled over on that.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, get some Mac Tightwood seal of approval for buying wise, mate. Yeah.
Little handles.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's hidden woodsman, but you don't need a mortgage to buy one.
No, that's
but he does. No, he does do nice packs, mate. Around, mate.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
striving for one of them.
Yeah. Well, I might have one that I'm not using, so we might talk about a dibble later on.
Oh,
So.
right, yeah.
No, but Helicon Tex then. I think I always go to military first, mate, because they display them well as well. But
Yeah.
that must be a newer one because I've not seen that one,
Yeah,
mate.
it's called the Bushcraft Haversack, I think.
Bushcraft
But
Haversack.
there's two versions of it. I think one's got like a zip.
Yeah. Oh, I've got
comes
that
up
one.
that way.
I've got that
You
one.
have
That's
that
a
one.
lovely pack,
It's
mate.
a lot
yeah.
bigger than this one,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've got that one, and I use that's my everyday pack. There's Mr. Baldrick.
Come and see us, mate.
He's a little ration thief, isn't he?
Yeah, look.
No, but nice one, mate. I do like that, and I like the colour of it as well. It's
Yeah,
a
they
bit
do them in
different.
the green as well.
Yeah.
And the is it coyote?
Yeah, well, it's beige. The
Yeah,
Americans call
beige.
it. Yeah, it's beige, isn't it? It's beige. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's tan.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Coyote.
No, nice one, mate. So, quite liking that. And the Helicon Tex, they're really up in their game. The new smock when we went down the Bushcraft show, mate.
Yeah.
Bushcraft store.
Yeah.
The Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Didn't have it in fat bloke size. Otherwise, I'd have had one. And I've got a few smocks, but there you go. Yeah, Helicon Tex really up in their game, I must
Yeah.
admit. And at the moment, the prices ain't really taking the mickey, really.
No, not at
That
all.
was even if
Yeah.
a pack like that, mate, you 50 quid and it's still the dog's danglies, but as you
Yeah.
said, it was a bit less.
So happy with that.
Bushcraft, nice one. There you go. Let your eyes be your guide. We don't care if you buy one or not, do we? We ain't getting no Christmas box or kickback.
Absolutely not.
Mr. Baldy. Right, anyway.
And the chill out.
Yeah, here, ladies and gents, like I say, I was doing a lovely little demo of the MOD survival knife, and then I got up to turn the camera off. It's not funny, mate. I've got a fire going and everything. Even I was quite impressed. Fiber sticking and that. I was like, proper, I felt like Ray Mears on steroids. And then the camera, all that I've done, nothing, well, we might be recording it, it'll turn it off, so I'll have a look when I get home. But I think we're having a little pack up now, and it's been just been a nice, chilled, relaxed day in the old woods and that. And Mr. Baldrick, he's been well fed.
Yeah. Yeah.
strips.
Yeah.
Baldy, where's your stick? Where's your stick? Well, anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, whatever happens with this, I'll upload something because I really want to get me filming mojo again. And like I say, out of Eden wanted a just a quick demo on how to put that together. People say to me I should make and sell the old A-frame seats, and I don't know. But we've had a little chat about that as well, haven't we?
Yeah,
how much it would be, because you both got, you know, you two guys have got one, yeah.
Have it as a hammock chair, superb.
Or an A-frame, you know. Normally we'd have been using them as A-frames here, but whoever's been here has tipped them away, mate. Oh, bless him. Baldy. But anyway, I think we're packing up to go home now, ladies and gents. And if you watch this far, as always, cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye. No, it's not bad, so, mate. But that's the. So it's been a bit bushcrafty for you, mate, isn't it? I've done a little bit of filming.
Yeah.
But there's your spoon there, mate, and I'll come a little bit closer. So it's got
Finished.
some lovely markings on it, isn't it?
This needs another little bit of a sand.
Oh yeah, but
Bit of oil.
a nice one. And you give that to Al, won't you?
That's it.
And go with his Swedish kit there, mate. Oh yeah. So he's an RAF guy, so he's used to thick, long things.
That was a tent peg and all that.
Got polished.
Right. But just have a, that's a nice little.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Let's get it, so get out of the sun. Yeah, it's got some lovely markings on it, mate. Got Marcus Zorro over there. Anyway, that's something bushcrafty, isn't it? There you go, mate.
Whilst we're sitting here, have a cup of tea.
Yeah, no, well, that's part of it, coming over, isn't it? Having a chill down, chat and that.
Yeah.
Lovely. Got Mr. Baldrick doing his frog legs. Yeah.
Downward dog.
Oh, that's nice. It's been a nice cool day over here with a little bit of a breeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
We could hear some bees earlier on, couldn't we? But I think that was probably them American killer hornets that they've released because COVID, you know, ain't... God, he said COVID on the film. Oh my God, right, anyway. Kill him, quick, bury him in the forest. Now we'll have a little tidy round. I think we'll have a smoke and then thinking about moseying on down. But I was right, lads. How many times have I pulled the camera out and then the planes take off?
Yeah. When we first got here.
Yeah. That was the only good thing about lockdown. There were no aircraft, you know.
That was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No trails in the sky, was there?
Well, all fucking stuck at home annoying each other. What you doing, Mr. Bowley? What you doing? What you doing? You're lying in the ash, ain't you? He said, oh, I love that, Dad. Well, you've been well fed, haven't you? You've been better fed than me today. Yeah, you had lamb, ain't you? And liver and all that. He says, yeah, I like that, Dad.
More to come yet.
Ah, yes. Well, there would have been a lot more, really, but he raped the bag, didn't he? Turned me back and he was in there. Save some for Boudica. No.
I know where they're going. I'm going to get him before she goes.
Yeah. Oh, bless. No, but cheers for that, mate. Always appreciate that. It's nice. Well, anyway, yeah, this is goodbye from me.
Bye for me.
Bye from me.
Take care, ladies and gents.